Hello everyone, welcome to a new video all about counterfeit SD cards and fake SD cards. So here we have an Extreme Pro card. I'll just show you that in the video. You can see that. Extreme Pro SD card. So this is a 170 megabits per second, 64 gigabyte, Extreme Pro SDXC V30 Class 10 SD card. Now I wanted to do another video to update everyone about the ongoing saga I've been having regarding trying to get a refund on my SD card that's counterfeit. So first of all, to cut a long story short, I contacted sandisk customer service, told them that I think I had a fake card. I've had other ones in the past that had weird serial numbers on, and I just wanted them to check like they did last time. Ultimately, what they'll ask you to do is just email some pictures through, they'll have a look at it. If it doesn't match their set criteria, it will be deemed as counterfeit. So, generally speaking, on the back of it should be a small serial number, which runs about half the length of the card. And then it should say made in China embossed into the plastic. Because the counterfeiters can't be bothered doing that on the back, they just hope that as long as they put a sticker that looks genuine on the front, you'll be fooled. So, I spoke to eBay customer services. I did get a return label from the seller that had my own address on, which was quite weird. So obviously I couldn't use that because you can't just send it back to yourself. It makes no sense that. So eBay gave me an option where they could send me a return label with their address on, send it back. Once it's confirmed, the tracking would confirm that I would get a refund. But I wasn't happy about sending some counterfeit back to the seller who could sell it to some other unknown person who might not be as savvy as me with SD cards and think they've got something legitimate. Because it's a problem, counterfeit cards, because what they do is they remap it. It might be only an 8 gigabyte card, they might make it look like 64 or 128 or 256 or using a computer program. And talking about computer programs, you can buy one for Mac and one for PC that can actually determine whether it is genuine or fake. But it's a lot of hassle, a lot of work. It's just simpler for me, easier just to take some pictures and send it to SanDisk and have them verify whether they think it's genuine or not. So they basically said they don't think it's genuine. Anyway, eBay gave me the option of returning it back to them and then getting a refund. I'm not happy about that. So there was another option they gave me, which was if I get some documentation from SanDisk saying they believe it is counterfeit, upload it to the case details, and so you can just upload a picture, a screenshot of that email. They'll look at it, and that's what happened. We had a conversation with two advisors. One advisor didn't seem to think it was an illegal process, and I put both conversations I had with them on this video so you can listen, as well as the conversation I had with SanDisk. I know it's going to be quite long, please bear with it and just listen to it, and then hopefully that'll be a good guide for you. Anyway, so what I did is I updated the case details, because you can upload up to 10 pictures, with the screenshot from SanDisk. It said we believe it to be counterfeit, and we're also going to do an investigation ourselves. So the second conversation I had with eBay customer services said, right, we're going to basically judge it in your favour, we'll refund you because I can see there it's definitely counterfeit. We'll also forward this to our investigation team who will look at the seller's account and may terminate their account depending on if there's enough evidence to back what was going on. Because there was basically two other people with negative feedback on the seller's information, basically saying that the seller had sent them counterfeit cards. And obviously, normally when you find out you've got a counterfeit card, it's too late, because it may be 2 or 3 months down the line, you've gone to a special event, you've taken some really nice pictures, and it's all corrupted. All those pictures have vanished. You don't know what's happened to it. Normally what happens is when you look at the picture, it's like half of it may be greyed out. Other times your computer will completely refuse to look at it and won't even open it and say this file format is not recognised, we can't open it. And that goes for video as well as stills. So you know, this is something you need to be really mindful of, guys, that it's very important that you be mindful of counterfeit SD cards. Listen to the conversations I had with them. So just listen to the conversations I had with the various advisors, and you be the judge of what you feel if I did the correct thing or not. But well, the thing is, I didn't want to send counterfeit SD cards back to a seller, so who could literally defraud someone else. You know, I wanted to make sure that this SD card got destroyed. I've still got the 2 SD cards. My other options are I can go to a police station, print out the information off the eBay site and hand the SD cards into the police so they can do a counterfeit fraud investigation. That's another step I can take. But ultimately, eBay sided with me, gave me my money back. I've passed on the information to Sandisk, obviously, and they did say in the email that they would do an investigation themselves. And obviously, with the conversation I had with eBay, they're going to do an investigation as well. So, the upshot of this video is, you know, just be mindful, be careful. If you're in any doubt when you've received your SD card, you think, oh, I don't know about this, I'm not so sure about it, take some pictures, email Sandisk, send them the pictures, and then hopefully they'll tell you. There are some guides on Sandisk's website. I will put a screenshot of that up for you to have a look at. Now, you know, obviously this will confirm what's been said, and hopefully this advice is helpful to you. So listen to the calls, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.
Thank you for calling Sandisk customer care. During the call, you will be requested to provide certain information, such as your name, your contact information, and information about your Sandisk product. This information will be collected in accordance with EU data protection laws and Sandisk privacy policy, and will be only used to service your call and to compile statistical data for improving our products and services. To agree and continue to a support agent, press 1. To hear more, press 2. If you are calling to check the status of your RMA, please go to rmastatus.eu.sandisk.com. If you would like to speak to a customer care representative, press 1. For quality assurance, your call may be recorded and monitored. Please hold for the next available customer care representative. Did you know that you can now find answers to frequently asked questions, register your product, or submit a warranty replacement request online? Simply go to www.sandisk.co.uk and select support. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for calling Sandisk customer care. My name is Maria. May I please have your name?
Yeah, it's Paul.
Paul, is this the first time you are calling us, or you already have a case number with us?
No, it's the first time.
The first time. Okay, great. Can I please have your last name also? Okay, Paul. Can I please have a phone number in case the call is disconnected so I can call you back?
Yes.
Okay. How can I help you, Paul? Which Sandisk product do you have?
Right, I have an Extreme Pro 64GB SD card.
Yes.
So I've purchased 2 of these off a seller on eBay,
Okay.
and I've had some experience with counterfeit cards in the past. So obviously I'm a bit dubious. So the card I've received has no serial number on the back of it whatsoever.
Nothing at all.
It's just blank. It's plain. There's nothing on there. The lock button that's on the side of it is yellow in colour. You see, I've got two identical ones to this that I got from Amazon. And they do they do have serial numbers on them, and it's embossed with "Made in China" on the
Yes,
on the
exactly.
on the Amazon ones. But these that I've received from eBay, which I paid approximately, I think it was £16 each or something like that. They're just plain. Should they not have a serial number on the back of them?
Um, yes, Paul. This type of cards have a serial number on the back side.
Is this a
Also,
is this a is this a common occurrence?
sorry, it is a common?
Is this happens regular? People ringing up about eBay possible cards being counterfeit, possibly.
Counterfeit. Yes, it is possible because eBay is not one of our official resellers.
Yeah.
Like Amazon, for example.
Yeah.
Amazon is one of our official resellers.
Yeah.
So if you want, I can send you by email a confirmation in case you want to use it to ask for your money back.
Well, the thing is, I've spoken to eBay about it because obviously eBay has individual sellers. eBay's not responsible directly, and they've said I can send the card back and get a refund, right? But but my point is obviously SanDisk is a major reputable company in terms of making SD cards, and am I not just sending something illegal that's back to a seller that might resell it again? Is that not? Would you not consider that a criminal thing to, return something in order to get my refund, obviously? And I will.
No, I don't think that it would be illegal. That's why I also offer to send you an official email from our side that these cards are counterfeit.
The thing is, right, a couple of years ago, I had an extreme card where you guys did send me an email confirming the fact that because I did send some photos of the card, you see, to the email to SanDisk direct email, and they replied and said these cards are counterfeit because they should have a serial number on the back of it.
Yes, Paul. Yes. This is the normal procedure we are following. Would you like, please, to give me your email address?
I've actually already emailed SanDisk through your website, so I'm just waiting for a response.
You have already. Okay. Do you have a case number or something? Let me check. Give me your email address. With which email address you sent the request?
I think it's called SanDisk Global Customer Care.
Okay, your email address? Okay, I will find the case. Yes, Paul. I can see your request. Give me a moment, please. Yes, I think that you have created 2 cases about this issue.
Potentially, yeah.
It is the same. Okay. Okay, great. Paul, I'm going to answer to you right now. right after our call.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and I will be waiting for the photos, and then I will send you the official reply from our side.
Yeah, that's fine. So just to clarify, there should
Yes.
be a serial number on the back of sandisk cards.
It depends on the model, but yes, all our cards have a serial number on the back side.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought. I just wanted to check, you see, because it's really unusual for me to see. Even the fake SD cards tend to have some sort of weird number on the back.
Yes,
But
yes, and
this.
then we confirm if it is correct or no.
So would you always recommend that customers who are unsure of SD cards give you a call or send you an email? Which would you prefer?
Yes, yes. We look, when you call us, we'll ask for the serial number and we can identify if the card is fake or not. If you send us an email, keep in mind that it takes 2 business days to get a reply.
Yes, that's fine.
And also we also have chat support, a live chat for you.
That's like
You can contact us via chat. But don't worry, since we have already spoken on the phone, I have located your email and I will reply to you directly, quickly.
all right. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you right now, Paul?
No, I just wanted to get some clarification, so I can advise people that I know as well.
Of course. Please do it because we have also a brand protection team.
You see, I'm also a YouTuber on YouTube, and I do give advice on counterfeit cards to other people. So
great.
So I'll pass on all of the information you give me to those people, to help them advise them on what to do.
Yes, that would be very helpful for us too.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for calling Sandy's customer care. You may also receive by email a customer satisfaction survey to evaluate my support.
All right.
If I help you. Okay. Thank you very much, Paul. It has been a pleasure. I'm going to write the email now. Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, Paul. Thank you for calling Sandy's. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello.
Hiya, my name's Rob from eBay Customer Support. Did you ask us for a call back?
Yes, I did.
Okay, lovely. Would I just be able to take your name for security purposes, please?
Yeah, it's
Thank you very much, Paul. And just so you know, some of these calls are recorded just for training and quality purposes. How can I help you today?
I've been experiencing a bit of a problem with a seller regarding a counterfeit fake SD card. Well, 2 of them. I've reached out. I've reached out to SanDisk and asked them to clarify, and they've confirmed that their SD cards should have serial numbers on the back of them. So obviously these cards I received are not legitimate ones. So I've tried to get a refund off the seller. I was a bit dubious about returning something that's illegal to a seller that could resell it though. The thing is, obviously I've clarified it with SanDisk, and they've more or less said, yeah, we believe it is fake. But the seller, in terms of obtaining a refund, they sent me a label with my own address on it, which is a bit weird. So I'm sort of in a bit of a limbo at the moment then.
Okay, yeah, let me just have a look into the case. When you spoke to sandisk, did they give you any type of email or proof or anything like that?
Well, obviously I had a phone call with them, and I did send a case over to them. Funny enough, I did actually make a YouTube video about that phone call, and it's actually on YouTube at present. So obviously I did send some email confirmation, and they said, if you send us some photos, we'll have a look. But if you go on Sandisk's website, they actually have some documentation on their site. It says clearly that there should be serial numbers on the back, and the back of these SD cards are plain and blank. There's nothing on them at all. And when you're taking pictures, you need to be, especially if you do any events or anything, you need to be 100% sure that these cars actually work, and won't fail.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I've bought one in the past from eBay, and unfortunately, the seller left eBay's platform soon after, so I couldn't get my money back. So ever since then, I check my cards to make sure that they're legitimate.
Yeah, naturally. Yeah, naturally. Yeah. No, I think that's the right thing to do, as you say. We can essentially go down two paths with this. Essentially, if you can get like a picture of some instant messaging or an email off sandisk, essentially stating what you've just iterated to me, we can close it in your favour at that point. If you don't want to do that, we can essentially give you a label from eBay. Once it's confirmed that it's sent back to the seller, then we can essentially, give you the full refund at that point. We would then investigate the seller at that point, obviously, because you're saying that it's fake or counterfeit.
Yeah.
But that would be on our side to do type thing. It's just whichever way you prefer to do it.
Right. Well, just to clarify, the last 2 or 3 sales from this seller, that there's negative feedback on there saying counterfeit. So there's a history. And it's quite funny. I get a response from the seller at around 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it feels odd, that, because it's like, I don't think you're based in this country.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. And it's a bit weird because their return address is in the UK, so it's a bit of a weird one, as you say. Also, I can see that you've still got the item, right, haven't you?
Yeah, well, it's funny. They want me to send it back as a letter, right? Because they sent me a label for a letter, and obviously I got this delivered as a parcel. And if I send it back by letter, second class Royal Mail, it's not tracked, So
exactly.
So there's no proof they've got it back,
Yeah, exactly. What I can do for you then, if you prefer it, I can essentially give you an eBay label that would essentially cover you in any form. So when you use that label and send it back using that label, as long as it confirms it's delivered, then it's sorted from your end essentially and you get the refund.
Yeah.
The only other alternative would be if you could provide us with some sort of proof that it is fake, and then we can close it as a fake or counterfeit product.
Well, to be honest with you, I can actually probably get that proof because I got proof before for the previous one. And
yeah, that's fine.
Obviously, I had that conversation over the phone with Sandisk a couple of days ago, and like I said, I basically made a YouTube video of what was said. And they said just send us the pictures and we'll look at it and we'll give you confirmation whether it's genuine or not. And I could certainly obtain that email. That's not a problem.
Fantastic, yeah. I'd say if you can do that and then take a print screen of it and upload it to the case, then as long as we can see that way sorted from there, Paul. Yeah.
All right. Obviously that's the next step. I'll happy to do that. No problem.
Okay, perfect. Let's get that sorted then, and we'll find this in your favour at that point then, Paul.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Alright. No worries at all, Paul. Have a lovely day.
Thank you. Bye bye. Okay. Fine.
You're requesting a callback, is that correct?
That is correct. Thank you.
Yeah, and just for security, can you just read out to me your full name, please?
It,
Thank you, Paul. So how I can help you today?
I believe this is the third call I've made to you in reference to some sandisk SD cards that are counterfeit.
Okay.
I don't know if you're able to see a record of that.
This is in regards to a return case, is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Yeah, can I just get you to confirm, are you the buyer or the seller?
I'm the buyer.
You're the buyer, okay, so I just need to reload my system here just quickly, it's decided to not work for me, Paul. I will be as quick as I can on this.
Okay.
Just when I'm waiting on that reloading, what's actually happened, Paul?
Situation is, I've had this in the past, so I've double checked with SanDisk directly through two forms of contact, and had a counterfeit card in the past. So I did the same thing basically. I rung them up, told them about the situation. They told me that there should be a serial number on the back of the card, as well as embossed "Made in China" on the back. These SD cards I've got are completely blank on the back. I've sent them pictures. They've literally confirmed what they said over the phone. Looking at the SD cards, they believe them to be counterfeit, and they will be doing an internal investigation to possibly contact the seller, and they may take legal action against them.
Okay.
I've uploaded a response email they sent to me to the case photos. You should be able to see that if you look at the case.
I'm gonna stop you, Paul. It's not letting me into this case at all.
Right.
What I actually need to do is reboot the system. Is it okay if I call you back in like 2 minutes?
Yeah, sure, no problem.
No problem at all, Paul. I'll phone you back in 2 minutes if that's okay.
Alright, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Paul.
Yep.
Hi, it's Craig here again. How are you?
I'm alright, mate, thank you.
Yeah, no, I'm not too bad, Paul. Just need to make you aware again that all calls are recorded for monitoring and training purposes. Well, can you just confirm to me your full name again for me, please?
Paul Brogden.
Thank you, Paul. So I'm just trying to get this case reloaded open again. Yeah, so it seems to be uploading now. Now, have you returned this item at this stage?
I at present are not, because I've been having some difficulty with the seller, because they sent me a return label with my own address on it, which is really pointless because I can't just deliver it to myself, can I? You know.
No, absolutely not.
Now, the previous advisor I spoke to said there was two options. One was to have you send me a return label, and the second would be to get a email from SanDisk themselves stating that in their opinion they believe it to be counterfeit, and I basically copied that and put took a screenshot and put it into the photos of the case.
That's why I need to try and get this case updated at the moment, to be totally honest with you.
But I've only uploaded the pictures within the last 10 minutes, so I don't know if it's that quick to update onto the system.
Thank you very much for your email. I was expecting to receive also the photos, front, back and back side, of the card in itself. Yeah, so there's no actual serial number there.
No, I've uploaded a picture from SanDisk own website. The lady Maria actually sent me a copy of that, and as you can see clearly on that information there, it states there should be serial numbers, and if you look at the picture of what I've taken of the cards, you can clearly see there's no serial number. It's just blank. There's nothing there. So it does appear to be a counterfeit card in their opinion.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Paul, is I'm gonna close this case. It's gonna go in your favour, and you'll receive a refund within the next 24 to 48 hours. In my opinion, that's clear proof of the item being counterfeit.
On your end, because I was concerned about sending the card back to counterfeit people that would just resell it. That was the whole reason I went through all this.
We don't recommend you do that.
Yeah.
As it's counterfeit, that's actually breaking law.
That's what I said to your previous advice, and I believe someone said, "Oh, this may not be breaking the law," but I felt that they are doing so. You know.
It's only ones where depends who's looking at it. But we would always say go to the side of caution and don't send it.
Yeah. Would you be taking in sort of formal reprimand on their part due to this, or?
Yes, there will be a relevant team now go and investigate in full in regards to that person's selling history.
Right, because obviously there's two other people that put negative feedback that stated they had the same thing happen to them. So there was a history of that, you know. Because I'm very strongly against counterfeiting products, you know, because it's
absolutely,
you know, I like doing my own YouTube channel on advising people of counterfeit products. So this is obviously another case of the same sort of thing happening. It's not just eBay that happens; it happens on Amazon as well. So it's not just just signaling you out in particular. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I fully understand where you're coming from, Paul. But no, in regards to this, you'll get a full refund within 24 to 48 hours. I don't recommend that you send that item back.
No. Is it worthwhile handing it into the police or not?
It's up in regards to the police. It's totally up to yourself.
Right.
Wherever you want them involved or not, that's totally up to you.
Okay. Because the thing is, I don't like people getting away with this sort of thing. We all know that. To be honest with you, I was getting responses from the seller around 2:30 a.m. in the morning, and it felt really odd to me that, and it did seem to me that potentially they were actually based in China, but you know, have some sort of operation in the UK at the same time, you know.
That does happen from time to time, to be honest with you, and that sort of time that you're mentioning there would be prime for a seller in China to actually respond.
Yeah.
So with time difference, that's first thing in the morning for them.
Yeah, I had a funny feeling that something was going off, you know. So
I can understand where you're coming from in that regard, Paul. But no, we don't recommend you send that back, and we don't recommend you send that back, and a refund will be with you within 24 to 48 hours.
okay. Obviously the email from sandisk says they, because I've taken screenshots of the, the purchase of this, and they do plan on sending it to their security team because I believe they may wish to pursue the seller on this themselves.
And that's up to them on that regard as well.
Right.
They can do that if they wish.
Okay. I think we're up to date then on everything. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Not unless there's anything you want to add, Paul.
No, that's it. Thank you.
No problem at all. Well, thank you very much for getting in contact with eBay today, Paul, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye-bye. So, what I would like to add to that call we've just had is eBay has decided to obviously side in my favour on this, and I will get a refund. But it's quite obvious that obviously we've managed to get a resolution on this case. And based on the information, we've had a conversation with Sandisk over the phone. We've had email confirmation saying they believe that because I've sent the pictures over, that they believe that there is sufficient information and evidence to suggest that these cars are counterfeit. eBay has sided up with us on that, and they have copies of the email from SanDisk confirming that they believe that is to be fake and counterfeit cards. So we got a resolution. We're going to get a refund, but I just wanted to highlight this to everyone out there in the YouTube world and show you, if you fight it and you get evidence, you can prove that they are counterfeit and you can get your money back. And I hope this helped everyone else out. Please subscribe to my channel. Obviously, be diligent, be careful, and if you do or are suspicious on a potential issue regarding your SD cards, contact the manufacturer. Please contact the manufacturer, and hopefully they'll be able to advise you and help you out in deciding what to do, what action can be taken. Obviously, SanDisk may decide to sue the seller, and obviously eBay are going to do their own investigation because, like I said, I think there's 3 other feedbacks on the feedback history where people have commented that there is an issue regarding the counterfeit cards that the seller has been selling because they've given negative feedback. So there we are, really, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this video helps you out to be careful. If you have any doubts about your SD card, contact SanDisk directly, either live chat, telephone call, or email. You can obviously set up an incident ticket on their site, and then report it to them, and then they'll obviously respond within 48 hours. So again, I hope this advice helps you out. Subscribe to the channel, like this video if it was informative. Let's try and stop counterfeit products being sold. Obviously, I'll probably get the cards and some information and hand it into the police. If they wish to take it further, obviously it's up to them. And at the end of the day, counterfeit products, fake products is a form of fraud, and we don't want to be sending these things back. This is why I've gone to these steps. Yes, I could have persevered, and eBay could have sent me some labels to post it back directly to their address, or I could have done that myself and eventually got a refund. The seller may not have refunded me, and I may have to go back to eBay and challenge to get my refund. But I wanted to try and stop a crime happening, which would be sending it back so they could basically sell it on to another person. Um, I know it's only a small thing. I know I'm probably just a drop in the ocean for these fraudsters. But again, we're trying to stop fraud. And this is why I didn't want to send it back. I've obtained the evidence, sent it to eBay. They've agreed with SanDisk that it is counterfeit. So there we go. We got a resolution. We're going to get a refund, and I just wanted to say thank you for listening. And I hope this does help you decide. What I did was right. Like the video if you think I did the right thing. That would be helpful, and share this with everyone because we want to try and educate everyone about the counterfeit industry because it is massive in China, and we need to try and prevent people from becoming victims of it. So thank you for the video, for listening and watching, and I hope you have a nice day.